Here's what we're going to work on as well. What's the difference in where his hands are now compared to your hands?
His hands are a little more forward.
You got it. So this is where I would like your hands to be. All right. That would be awesome. Right now you're going to hit a very high ball because your hands are almost even with the ball. It's not bad, but we need to get a little bit better on that. Okay, and nice finish swing there now. I like that. Okay. I guess the biggest thing we got to look at right now is, well, let's take a quick look here and just see where you are with your grip. Okay. So I know we did some putting, right? And that stuff, but let's take a look right here. Okay. So how would you like to get more distance? Want more distance?
Yeah, my hands have to be higher.
Yeah. Here's a great tip. A little bit of butt at the end. See a little space there? That's all. And you've got a lot of space up there. In other words, you're choking down. You're going to take 10 yards off that distance that you normally hit that club. But you want to practice that and see what the difference is, okay? And you'll find that you hit the ball further. All right, let's take a look here quickly and just see what's going on with your hands coming in to hit the ball. So the more you can maintain this angle here like that, and this is flat, the longer and better you hit the ball. So that's down the road a little bit. So see this angle here like that? That's going to help you tremendously, but we'll get into that. All right, now the most important thing we want to look at right now is, are you swinging on plane? What does that mean? What does on plane mean to you?
Like on the line?
Yeah. Okay. Let's look and see how well you do. Okay. Butt end's good at your belt. I like that. And there's your spine angle. Okay, here we're taking the club up. Nice, pretty close. Right on line there, pretty good. Now you're at the top of your swing. I like that. The club face here kind of almost matches your arm there. Okay, now you're going to see how close you are bringing that club down on that line. And what's your thoughts on that?
Not really close.
Not as close as you like it, is it? Right? Something that we have to fight with all the time, isn't it? Right? Basically, you know, as far as a great drill for you to really help you with that, we've done it before. Let's just look at this here first and get you an idea. You know what I want, don't you? Okay? Yeah, you know. Okay. What I want you to do is get this here club to come down more closer to that line there. See, it's drawn right down on that line, beautifully, right? And then you'll see that yours goes up nicely, beautiful, but you'll see that it's not even close to that line, is it? Right? I mean, it's not terribly bad, but okay. So I'm going to give you a good drill, and now you know why. How half hour. If I want you to take a look at the difference between the two. And what do you see different? Do you like this one better?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We already knew that, but we couldn't, you know, because the club, I didn't know this one, that she has to come a little bit this way. When the club was there, then she couldn't square her body. Now I know the club position should be there. Now I know why this body
See,
couldn't
that looks so much better.
Yeah.
See, the
Beautiful.
shoulders here are more square. The shoulders are open here. Your hands are almost ahead of the ball. You see that your hands are nice and even with the ball there?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. You're going to practice your right knee doesn't move ahead of your left knee, right? Okay, so here's your new swing over here, which is the new ball position and everything. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, I like that. See, that's connecting in a nice straight line right there. That is so, so good. That's tour right there. Okay. And here you guys kind of jumping up a little bit on this one. Definitely. So there's some nice changes there, right? Okay. I'm sure we have. So when we looked at down your line, here's what we saw with your driver. See that? Your driver swing is better. Your left arm is in a better position there, isn't it? See the difference?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Okay. Just so you're looking here at your setup, okay? What I want to do is just bring in the other one and show you. I thought maybe we did this, the last one. We're going to look at it now and see what the difference is, okay? What I tried to get you to do was square your hips up a little bit better. Where this one was a little bit outside there. You can see the difference, right? Okay, just remember your arms kind of hang straight down. You can be a little bit further away from the driver, and you can see here that this looks a little bit better too, doesn't it? Right? That's too far away. This is better. Okay. Let me just get you set up for, okay, here we go. It's not bad. It's not right on, but it's pretty close. Yeah, I really like that. See that? You've done a great job now of not coming over the top as much, correct? So you've worked very hard. I'm very proud of you for doing that. It may be just slightly inside going back. There's your club face beautifully angled right here. Anytime you get that club face and your arm here to match, there's a really good chance that you can square that up at impact. Okay, you can see that. Now, just so you know, I don't want you to go, see right there, that would be ideal for you to stop, but watch what happens. What happened? You crossed your line. That's called crossing your line when your club points this way. It should, so the bucket thing's going to help you, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, beautiful. All right, and like most young people, they tend to move their hips in a little bit sooner than they need to because you want to hit the ball far, and that's very common. So it's not like it's the end of the world that you're doing that. I mean, it's fine, but eventually I like you to keep your spine angle. And you know what spine angle is? You want to keep that the same. You don't want to be like that. I'll take a look here and just see if there's anything that we can do to improve it, okay? First thing I notice is that you're keeping your head down as long as you can, right, till the ball goes in the hole, correct? Which is good. We're going to check to see that number one, your eyes have to be over the ball, and that I want you to feel that your lower body, and this is a great scenario, your lower body is in cement. This whole part of your body right here is in cement, and your head is in cement. Do you know what cement is? You have any idea what that is? Okay, do you know?
No.
Okay, that's a good job I asked. Cement is when you pour something into a basement and it's just solid, you can't move. It's just it's like concrete, you know? But so you got to pretend that, say for instance, if you were, you're on the beach and your body was in sand all the way up to your hips. Your hips couldn't move. And then say your body was all in sand up to here. The only thing that could move was your arms and shoulders like that. That's the only thing that should really move in putting. So your head can't move, your body can't move, your arms and shoulders and your hands just go along for the ride. That's what I want you to feel. And I think your putting stroke is very, very good. You're going to see some... so I don't really see too much going on here with your head. It's not moving too much. And your body's kind of, you know, staying as steady as it can, right? So that's what I want you to feel that you're doing, okay? So the next thing we're going to look at is a couple of things here. Bring it down and just make sure that we have that one. Now this one is just going to let me know how well you're doing, and it didn't focus in as good as I'd like it, but I need to ask you if your eyes appear to be over the ball. Would they?
No.
Okay, so it looks to me like you're maybe leaning over a little. This is where your eyes really should be, right? Right about here, down. Okay. Nice stroke. Now I'm going to ask you something. Do you think your body moved too much at all there? Do you think it moved? Should your shoulders be moving this way when you putt?
No.
No. The shoulders just like a teeter-totter. Teeter-totters don't move, do they? You know what a teeter-totter is? Or, yeah, okay, cool. Alright, let's look at the next one. Okay, and this one I was really impressed with. Okay, so we're going to bring you down into still to do the putting. So looked at that one, looked at this one, and here we go with this one. Alright. This is just to give you an idea of how you're coming along with the putting stroke. Okay. And I'm going to say that very impressed. It followed that line as close as you could, straight back, straight through, didn't it? When you get longer putts, you are going to have a little bit of curve, but on short putts, I don't want you to feel that there's much curve at all. Alright, so that's probably going to be the hardest thing. Now, do you miss many putts at all on short putts, or do you make most of them?
Make most of them.
Yeah. And what ones would you have trouble? How many feet out would you actually have trouble with, as far as the putting? Is there anyone in particular that you would have trouble with?
No.
Okay. So when it comes to putting, the only thing I'm going to recommend is that keep those shoulders square to your line. I don't want those shoulders to move out, okay? That'll really help you. So that would be important, okay? So we pretty well, this one here, we got, you want to take a look here. So we did a little bit of chipping, right? Okay, so this is your chipping, and your ball's off your back foot. Club face is looking up. I'm going to suggest that the difference between your chipping and my chipping is the ball goes very, very low, and there's not much air time, mostly roll time, okay? So when it comes to chipping, you got to get the ball on the green as soon as you can and let it roll to the pin. So I want you to feel that your chips are going to run lower. Right there, that seemed to go pretty high. Would you agree?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're just fine-tuning a very nice golf swing, as you know, right? Okay, so you can see we have a lot of pictures to show you here. Okay, now this one, have we looked at this one?
No.
Okay. So again, this is the chip. I like how your ball position is. I like how your feet are angled. I like how the butt in your club is pointing just to your hip there, okay, which is very good. And you're swinging back and through. Okay. Now, I'm going to get you to stop the camera for a moment here, and I'm going to, okay. I put my glasses on here to see these small little pictures. Okay, so we got some, this is just your down your line view, okay? This is your chip. Have we seen this one? We did a little bit,
yeah.
right? So you can see how long that is, how far it goes, so we know what to do there. Okay. Okay, so we bring her back down. Alright, so let's look at this one now. And this is going to be your pitch shot, correct? Okay.
Yeah.
Correct? Here we go. Nice. The only thing I'm going to recommend is maybe don't have your hands quite as far forward. Have the hands maybe set just inside your front thigh, okay? So you don't want to get that, with a pitch shot, you don't want to get that too leaning forward. The other thing that we talked about, and this is a difficult question, but we talked about having a weaker grip when it comes to pitching. What does that mean? A weaker grip compared to a strong grip?
So, I think it would be like, so like this is a regular grip, a weaker grip would be, okay, thank you.
Okay, I know that's a little bit. Okay. So this is how the grip goes on here, like that.
Oh.
Okay. It's kind of like, okay, so just kind of show me what a weak grip is.
So a weaker would be like more under, so like
Okay.
a little bit like that,
Okay, and a strong grip is?
over.
Maybe the other way around.
Wrong. It's the other way around. You need a weaker grip when it comes to pitching. So you need your hands to look more, getting them more on like this, so that you don't want to see all four knuckles and you don't want your hand under, or you're going to hook the ball every time. So you got to get your hands more on top, a little bit turned, which I call towards the target, a little bit left, okay? Your top hand's good. You do definitely, this is good for your full shots, having that all those knuckles showing, no question, right? But your technique, excellent. I like how you rotate your body through and your arms staying nice and close to your body there. Beautiful technique, and you can see that you've come a long way. Would you agree with your pitching? So that's so important. Okay. Let's look here and see what other ones we have here for you before the sun goes down. Okay, have we seen this one?
No.
No? Okay, let's look at this one. Okay, beautiful. I like this here. Your toe is going up in the air perfectly. Okay. You drop it down. Okay, so we're going to go up. We come down, the right knee, chest rotates through, club face points up, and your club is staying out in front of you here. It's not past your body there. Excellent job. Okay, so I really like that. And you just, obviously you hit a little bit further, right? Swing harder when you got to go further, right? So your technique has really come along there. I really like that. Okay, 29? Seriously? Seriously?
Yeah, I don't.
No gimmies. No mulligans. You know what a mulligan is?
Yeah.
No mulligans. And you made all your putts for a 29.
Yeah.
Wow. Is
Well,
this the next one? You talk to me here.
yeah, I
Have
think
we
so.
seen this one?
No.
Okay, we're seeing it now. Okay. So an honest 29.
Yes. Because I also got an eagle.
You got an eagle, which really helped you, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We will play. I don't see her getting a very little problem getting a par on the edge hole. Almost
Yeah.
no problem.
Yeah, that's really good. Okay, in your setup right now, beautiful setup, good ball position, good width of your stance. The only thing I can see that maybe your hands a little too far forward, okay? They should be just inside your front thigh here, right about there is good, so don't get them too far forward, all right? So we just want to check to see that your head's staying steady. Cocking, okay, good shoulder turn. Probably a little bit long for the swing, would you agree?
Yeah.
All right. You bump your hip beautifully, dropping it down, angle coming in. And one thing that we're going to work on down the road in the wintertime is eventually I want to get your hands to be that far forward so that you don't hit the ball as high. Does that make sense? Do you hit the ball high right now? Sometimes?
Sometimes.
Okay, that's just because your hands are back here and they need to be a little bit more forward there like that with your shaft, more shaft lean like that would be
That would go
perfect.
some distance.
Oh, huge distance, yeah. And coming around beautifully. Another thing I want you to be aware of is this. Your right knee should never ever pass your left knee. Your right knee should never ever pass your right knee. See right there? How it passed it? Okay? It looks to me that your stance, the reason that is, maybe this foot, your right foot, maybe,
Oh,
no,
is
no.
it pulled by?
Yeah. Just that you can see there's not much space in there, is there?
Yeah.
So that's a good thing to know, okay? The right knee never passes, okay? I think, and yeah, looking at that, your head definitely has got better. Would you agree?
Yeah.
A lot better. Good for you. Okay. All right. Moving along. Have we done this one?
No. Don't think so.
Okay, this is your down the line view, right? Okay. So here's your setup. Okay. And I want you to tell me if you think your hips are square. Or are they aiming a little bit left?
A little bit left.
Okay. Yeah, you're going to see when I moved you in there, you'll see a difference. I like how your arms are hanging straight down from your shoulders. I like that. Here's your spine angle. Like that. We swing up beautifully on plane. Right there. Okay. And that's a lot better too.
There we go.
Good. Good. Working hard on that?
Working hard on that. And
okay. Yeah, I like how you're keeping your left arm closer to your chest now, going back. Okay. There's your spine angle, stayed very good. Okay. And there's your club coming down a little bit, obviously a little bit better on plane, right? You can see that? It's better on plane? Yeah.
Than last time.
Good job. Yeah, much better. I mean, it's very close to being, you know, there's your club. I'd probably have your club back here just a little bit more. But other than that, and there's your left arm. I'd probably have your left arm covering a little bit more, not quite as high, but that's something that, and therefore then you can just drop it down and hit it. So you know what I mean by that? What do I mean by your left arm?
It's like, I think when like my hands are going too far back, so it has.
And I'll come out and I'll show you, okay? Over here and take a video of this if it's not too dark. Okay, here's what I mean by your left arm maybe getting a little too high. See your left arm here where it is right now? Okay? Watch where I'd like it to be. What do you notice the difference?
Oh, so like I have to go a little bit like flatter?
A little bit flatter, yes. Just so that you're still taking it back on plane here, correct? But don't get up here like this, so you drop it down nice. I'd like you eventually just to take, this arm stays nice and tight to your chest, you take it back. There's my, so it's like throwing that pail of water over your right shoulder, correct? There it is there. Right now the pail of water will be kind of over your head. And then from here, all you got to do now is drop it down. Make sense? Come and try it now. Okay, so I want you to take your normal setup. You can videotape this. Okay. Okay, so here's your old swing. Take it up nice, and then your arm got a little high here. That got a little high. Now, here's your new swing. Take it up. There's a little bit flatter right there. See, this arm is not as high now. This elbow's down a little bit lower, right? Your club is not as far back. And now all you got to do from there is drop it down, right? Perfect. Let's see you do that. So bring it up on plane. Okay, throw the water over it. There, perfect. Perfect. Now drop it down. There, see what I mean? How good is that? There, beautiful.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Yeah.